Hi, I'm Rachel,
And I'm Bob Anderson.
and we are reporting to you from the Liar's Den here at Angler's Habitat.
In Caldwell, Idaho.
The date is January 27th. It is a Friday.
And really, we did the fishing report on the 26th, but.
I didn't turn the microphone on. Sorry.
So, since yesterday hasn't changed much.
Since yesterday it hasn't changed much. So now we are re-reporting the same stuff that we reported yesterday.
Without audio.
With audio.
This year. Today, yes.
Today.
Absolutely.
So, fishing on the South Fork of the Boise right now. A couple days ago they said that there was a blue-wing olive hatch on Wednesday, as a matter of fact. You're still going to be using some nymphs, and they're doing pretty good with some streamers. The road is very slick and nasty. I reported that on the last fishing report. We had Matt over there at Idaho Angler who just went. He said it was very, very nasty. So if you're going to go out there, four-wheel drive only.
Definitely.
Or you're going to be stuck going the long way around. And even so, you still will have a hard time getting out of there. It's very cold. So the fishing, but the temperatures haven't really changed too much. So the fishing is going to be the same as it was the last week that we reported. And Bob, what's happening over on the Owyhee River?
Well, I was just going to say, talking about same, we might as well discuss for a moment. Zach over at
Lost River
Lost
Outfitters?
River. Yeah, I was talking to him yesterday, and basically same as it was last week. They did not have that nice warm up that we had here in the valley, so conditions there are still the same. He said small streamers, nymphs, nymph rigs. Then occasionally, if you get a somewhat warm day without the wind, you might get some midges, possibly some BWOs, but it's pretty much the same as it's been. And same thing when you talk about steelhead.
Yeah, basically the same. The temperature's been the same. The fish have been the same.
It's cold water, cold temperatures.
Large nymphs.
A lot of fish up there. Fish are in. So if you can handle that cold, get up there and do it. But
yeah.
It's pretty chilly up there right now. Now, comparatively, for those of you who live here in the Treasure Valley, you know that this last week has been incredible, specifically Wednesday. I had a good friend who went over and fished Wednesday on the downtown Boise, and nice 22-inch beautiful rainbow. It was a rainbow. The adipose fin had not been clipped. He also had another fish on that broke him off, so possibly even a bigger fish, he thought. But and there were some blue-wing olives coming off. For the most part, though, nymphing was where it's at. He got his fish on nymphs.
What nymph did he catch that 22-inch rainbow on, Bob?
I forget.
Chartreuse Copper John.
I didn't tell. She did.
It's okay.
Yeah, really. Matter of fact, we spoke to a gentleman today who was on, where was he at? The Owyhee.
Was it the Owyhee?
Yeah, he was at the Owyhee, and he caught a bunch of fish, he said, on that Chartreuse Copper John. So, seems to be kind of a...
Try Chartreuse Copper Johns. Yesterday or Wednesday it could have been Chartreuse Copper Johns, and today it could be purple. You never know. It's different every time you go.
And the Owyhee River, now that's been pretty much downright amazing. We got those Wednesday and Thursday. We had 2 days in a row where we had those warm temperatures, or really Tuesday and Wednesday, especially Wednesday. And I had a good friend who fished it on Tuesday and Wednesday and caught
several
a ton of fish. No, I'm talking ton, not even several. His
and
number.
We're also talking about a gentleman that knows that river, that's there pretty much every week, 2 days a week. He knows.
Minimum. He's there probably 4 days a week on average.
So.
Fishes. And his thing was, like most fishermen, he's not going to get super detailed about the specific flies or exactly where he was fishing.
But on the
believe
river.
Me, I tried. But
he was fishing on the river.
Small streamers, he said, was the key. Small streamers, and he said there was quite a few times he'd have a fish, he'd be stripping in the streamer, see the fish, come up, hit the fly, and another fish would be going after it at the same time, and he had fish fighting over the fly. So it was like, as soon as you get a little bit of a warm snap, that temperature drop, increases in the water a few degrees, it really can turn the fishing on. And he just had some phenomenal days. Also, between 2 and 3 o'clock, remember, we talk about the most comfortable time of the day. When you're talking the summer, the most comfortable time of the day is not when it's 92 or 93. In the morning can be pretty good, and then especially if you're talking, the O, you're talking brown trout, they're nocturnal feeders. In the, right there, that last hour of sunlight, This time of year, though, of course, the cold temperatures, best time of day is going to be between like 2 and 3.
In the
And
afternoon.
sure enough, yeah, why, thank you. I bet they probably thought it was
In the
a.m.
afternoon.
Yes, afternoon, thank you. uh, Between 2 and 3, he said both days there were hatch coming off. They were getting some small midge, of course, as always, but then also some blue wings. And he said he thought he saw also some mahoganies mixed in. I was like, really? Okay, that's kind of surprising. But and he ended up getting 4 or 5 fish on the surface. So he had, between the 2 days, he landed well over 30 fish. So there's some good fishing to be had out there if you want to get out there and try. Also, I got a report today from the Payette. Payette. Sorry, I just moved here from Arizona. I still have pronunciation problems. The Payette.
Which he's probably closer at the pronunciation than we are, because I think it really is Payette, but we call it Payette because it's just how we are.
But that gentleman, matter of fact, that was one of the guys we spoke to who said he was using that same chartreuse copper john up on the Payette, and he got some really great fish up there.
The only difference is he got the information from the gentleman. He drew him a map of where to go.
Standing on this rock, cast at an angle, let it drip. Set the hook right about there.
So hopefully when Bob and I go out there to the Waihe River on Sunday, we will have as much luck as our customers that come in and report that they're doing exceptionally well. So when we get out there, maybe we'll have a better fishing report next week on the Waihe, maybe a little bit more details, but I would like for you guys to be safe, be careful when you're out there, make sure you bring plenty of food and water and plenty of warm clothes. The winter is not done yet.
Change of clothes.
So,
save your life.
yeah, it could seriously save your life. And just enjoy yourself, have a good time. So that is basically the fishing report for today, January 27th, 2012. Not 6th, 7th. And if you have any questions, feel free to call us at 454-8188 or...
Yeah, see, I was going to give the phone number. So you confuse me now. Or reach us at
www.anglershabitat.com. Thank you.
Bye.